appreciate each and every one of them. E&M Steel Products.
We've gone through 2 slacks and a performance, and it's time to name some champions. Welcome in to the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede Short Go, right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Clayson Davis on the call here for tonight's championship round from the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and Northeast Wyoming. As again, we've had the entire 2 slacks and a performance to get through today, and it's time for the championship short go. We have the national anthem, and radio time is going to be coming up right after this. It's a 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede starting after this break.
Part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier
by the dawn's early light. Waltz so proudly we hail at the twilight's black streaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the peril of fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job. Again, thank you. Folks, it's your Gerard.
Coulter Gerard getting us started with our national anthem here, Black Hills State University athlete. It's our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to rodeo time, being brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair in Spearfish and in Sturgis. The Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Carlisle Boulevard in Spearfish and off exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. As here come the Yellow Jackets here in their hometown rodeo in front of their hometown crowd, and a few of them with a chance to really make some noise in the Great Plains region with tonight's Saturday night short go. And Luke Mavity rode so fast he lost the flag. Got a packed show for you folks here tonight. Bareback riding gets a start as first in tonight's short go, followed up by the goat tying, steer wrestling, breakaway roping, and saddle bronc riding will get us through the first half of the rodeo. Tie down roping, team roping, barrel racing, bull riding will wrap up the performance here tonight. Again, it's the short go. Championship short go. It's time to name some champions and award some buckles here in Spearfish at Seven Downs Arena. Again, Clayson Davis here on the call here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Haley Treasure running the camera here again for us today on YouTube and Facebook as well. Well, thank you for joining us for our fourth and final broadcast of the Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Tonight is a tribute to her memory by those student athletes wearing Remy's favorite color, purple.
And it is
Remy's parents are
tough enough to wear purple night here
and along with her sisters,
in Spearfish.
and Lindy Lou. They've established a scholarship for a Black Hills State University rodeo student athlete in Remy's memory. Mom Amy is a graduate of Black Hills State University and represented the Yellow Jackets at the CNFR. Lou is a pickup man here tonight at the rodeo. Tonight we're also selling 50-50 raffle tickets, and all proceeds will be donated to the Remy Jane Brunson Memorial Cure Llama 2 Muscular Dystrophy Fund. The drawing will be held during the barrel racing. Louis and Andy will be presenting a Black Hills State University rodeo student with the Remy Brunson Memorial Scholarship. The recipient will be riding for Remy. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's honoree is Rayleigh Fagerhog. You bet. How about a hand one more time? Rayleigh Fagerhog. We're going to hold everybody in the arena. Hold everybody in the arena. We're also going to honor our seniors tonight. As I call your name, if you would, please.
Memorial Scholarship awarded to Rayleigh Fagerhog here to get started. Set up to wear a purple night as our PA announcer Sugar Ray here with the honorees. And we're going to represent our seniors for the Black Hills State University Yellow Jacket rodeo team.
Our next senior is Hattie Hoffman, Spearfish, South Dakota.
And we'll give it over to our PA announcer Sugar Ray with honoree of our Yellow Jacket seniors.
Dickinson, North Dakota, exercise science. Emma Ohm, Arthur, Nebraska, psychology. Sierra Steele, Toba, Wisconsin, professional accountancy. And our final senior, Sierra Stewie, Holden, South Dakota, studying elementary education. Seniors, we thank you for the 4 years. We wish you nothing but continued success in your future endeavors. Let's give one more round of applause as the Yellow Jackets head on out.
Black Hills State University seniors honored in their final Will Lantis Yellow Jackets Stampede, led by Luke Mavity, Sierra Stewie, Sierra Steele, and Emma Ohm. They're again being recognized on KDSJ-TV. Take a timeout, come back with our first event. It's the Bareback Riding Short Go Championship. We got 5 riders here coming up. And let's start awarding some buckles. We return after this short break on KDSJ Sports.
Athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never.
Get started in our short go right away. Jackson Lund, Mid-Plains Community College, leading the Bareback Riding and had a 68, tied for second last night in the short go. And Jackson Lund will start off with a score here at our first ride of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede short go.
We're going to set the mark at 67 points.
And he will stay right on that average, 67 points from Mid-Plains Jackson Lund. Again, 67 points.
Well, now,
get us started.
We do not have the numbers that we have in all the timed events, so it is a two-header. So they ride two-header no matter what, still go after that average. In the timed events, it's a long go, and we bring back the top 10 for what we call the short go tonight. We're looking to Trevor Andrews.
Let's go to Trevor Andrews, 66 in the long go, third-ranked cowboy in the region, Bismarck State College. Well, it's Will DeMontany will be the leader heading into this second go. Again, here at the Bareback Riding, just 2 goes. Go round number 1 was last night with our Friday night performance, and here's go round number 2 as we get going with Trevor Andrews trying to improve on a 66 from last night.
Makes that 8-second ride.
He also clears the 8 seconds, 66 in round number 1. Best of the 2 scores combined here for the rodeo. See Andrews fly by our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth.
Our 6 officials, our cowboy on the ground. Anytime you see something like you want to help out our cowboys and cowgirls, just let them know.
So we await a score from Trevor Andrews. And we're actually just going to give it right now, 71 for Andrews, taking the lead in the short go. Beats Jackson Lund 67. As Andrews was again the third-ranked cowboy entering this rodeo. And here comes Scott Piper, Bismarck State College, and he takes a tumble. Didn't have a score in round 1 and won't have one, unfortunately, in round 2 for, again, the Bismarck State College Cowboy. 3 have gone. We got 3 left. Elijah Ramos, Will DeMontany, and Kawia Agostiro. And we're going to go with Will DeMontany, won round 1 with a 78. Currently sitting 5th right now on the outside, looking in to make the college national finals here in the Bareback Riding. So take a look at our Dana Dental Arts event order for tonight's short go. Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish, let our family care for your family. Again, get started with the Bareback Riding, goat tying to follow up, stair wrestling on the time event side to follow, breakaway roping. We'll stay in the rope and shoots right after. We'll go back to the buck and shoots with the saddle bronc riding midway through the rodeo. Tie down roping, team roping to follow. We'll start can chasing and barrel racing after that, and we'll of course wrap up with the bull riding as well. As again, buckles will be awarded and some points for some athletes looking to improve their resume into the College National Finals Rodeo in Casper coming up this summer. 71 for Trevor Andrews and a 67 from Jackson Lund. And again, we're going to the Longo winner, first round winner, Will DeMontany. Bismarck State College.
He will immediately go to the number 1 spot.
Again, if he wins this rodeo, we'll jump to the number 1 spot.
Trevor Andrews,
unofficially.
67, the number 1 man in the region, Jackson Lund.
As we wait for Will DeMontany.
The Monument Health Orthopedics and
multi-event rodeo athlete. We'll have a blazing fast goat tying here coming up next. Lindsay Lancaster, we had her earlier today in the Slack right here on KDSJ Sports in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. She's currently leading the goat tying. We'll see those cowgirls next. We go to Will DeMontany from Bismarck State College here in the Bareback.
And another good ride there. Get Will DeMontany. And Ricky get together.
So DeMontany will have our third qualified time, or qualified ride.
Troy right there, gonna hug him and set him on the ground.
Good job by our pickup men, keeping our Cowboys safe here in the rough stock side of the arena. As we wait a score from Will DeMontany.
We're gonna go to the top. How about it for 73 points?
And he will claim the top spot. 71 move over to second. 73 Will DeMontany. Currently your leader with just 2 more to go. We got Elijah Ramos and Kohia Augustivo.
DeMontany right now is the man to beat for the weekend. We're going to go to Elijah Ramos. Killdeer, North Dakota Cowboy.
Killdeer's Elijah Ramos did not have a ride in round number 1. But a great chance to salvage the weekend here in the Bareback. As here comes Ramos from Bismarck.
Ramos and Judgment Day.
And caught loose from the handle, and down goes Ramos. Unfortunately, no time for the Bismarck College Cowboy, and then there was one.
Cowboy in the region.
And a very good one at that. Kohia Augustiro, Mid-Plains Community. Number 1 in the all-around race. Number 2 in the bareback riding. Steer wrestler, steer wrestler, team roper, bull rider. He does it all. And again is running away with the men's all-around title. And will try to prove so again tonight. 73 time to beat Will DeMontany. Kohia with a 68 tied Jackson Lund for the win last for the first go round. Here comes Kohia trying to track down a 73.
Number 1 man in the all-around standings for the region.
Makes the whistle. Does it have enough to beat a 73? The Hawaiian Cowboy at Mid-Plains Community College.
Gets off on the pickup band. Hawaiian fan. It's Kohia Augustino.
Let's go Tires getting ready on the timed event side of the arena.
63 points.
63 for Kohia Augustino. That will be good for 4th. Will DeMontany unofficially your champion in the bareback riding. 78 plus a 73. He will unofficially take the buckle here in the bareback riding with Jackson Lund 2nd, Kohia Augustino 3rd. And Trevor Andrews fourth, I do believe, is how we will classify our bareback riding. Second timeout, go time coming up next here on the short go of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Next on KDSJ Sports.
Thing that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Real value starts at Unix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, your hometown dealer on West Jackson and Spearfish. Shop our wide selection, schedule expert service, and see the just-arrived Jeep Cherokee and Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're dedicated to helping you drive home happy, whether you're searching for a new ride or keeping yours running strong. Stop in or visit our website to experience the Junix difference. Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where service, selection, and savings come together for you.
Make eating better.
Welcome back to 7 Downs Arena. It's time for our second event, the goat tying. Top 10 of the long go make it back for the short go. J.C. Jones, Dickinson State University gets us started here with our goat tying. Dickinson State Cowgirl. Same goats we've had throughout the week, quick on the ground. You get 60 points for winning the short go, winning the long go, 60 points for winning the short go.
Well, 6 and 8 is how we're going to start. Give J.C. Jones, thank you for all your help.
You get another 60 points if you happen to win the short and the long go. So a single athlete could possibly win 180 points in one rodeo and really jump up their chances of being from completely out of the pack to having a rodeo away from maybe jumping and stealing a top 3 spot.
Time in the timed events if you're the number 1 cowgirl or cowboy coming in.
As here comes Capri Kamak, Black Hills State University. And quickly on the ground, Kamak able to get it.
Got the green for money, I like it, Capri.
7.2.
Clark says we A-OK, 7 and 1.
And she improves that time by
So we got a tie on the average right now.
1/10 of an with an average of 7 and 3. So Tierney Breen next up, entered 4th right now. 3 girls in the region did not make the short go. So a great chance for Mitchell Tech's Tierney Breen move up the rankings and possibly sneak in that top 3 and a college national finals berth. And Tierney Breen in the short go. The Maverick from Mitchell Tech. Goats got to stay tied for 6 seconds. Does that, and Breen with a 70-2, 14 and 2, their average.
From number 4, we're going to go to number 5. Haley Houston, one of our seniors.
So we go from number 4 to number 5. Haley Houston, Black Hills State University, enters in that 5th spot in the region entering this weekend. And much like Tierney Breen with the top 3 Cowgirls not in the short go, she will also have a chance to possibly improve her chances at making the national finals. As here comes Haley Houston. 6'8" in round number 1 and fast time from the looks of it in the short go. Goat stays down and we'll have a time for Haley Houston. And a 6'6" for Haley Houston. That puts her at a 13-4. And she's number 1 in the average. 13-4. Plus, we didn't even mention the points you get awarded for the average as well. So you could possibly leave this rodeo with 240 points. So as Haley Husted takes the lead in the average, here comes Chesney Germanson from Bismarck. 6'7". Kids are laughing at that time in round number 1. And she might put the pressure on that average.
Gonna be 6 and 9, unofficially about number 3 on the
6'9", so third right now, tied for second, that is.
13 and 6.
13 and 6, so going to be second place right now in the average. Haley Husted still in the driver's seat. As we now go to our top 5 in the rodeo. We got a pair of 3 6'5s in round number 1, a 6'4 and a 6'1. Everyone trying to track down Lindsay Lancaster from University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Let's go to one of the 3 6'5s in round number 1, Kale Redlin, Bismarck State College. Second straight Mystic with our go tying. Slight bobble on the tie. It might cost her a few tenths of a second. Again, Goat's got to stay tied for 6 seconds before time is officially recorded.
America's top choice when it comes to buying and selling recreational hunting, ranch, farm, and timberland.
So we'll have a time for Kale Redlin.
7-9 is going to be the time.
7-9.
That will be out by about a second or so.
So that'll put her at a 14 and 4 for Redlin. Haley Husted still in the driver's seat in the average. Here comes University of Nebraska-Lincoln's Kylie Ruff, one of 2 Cornhusker Cowgirls we'll see in our goat tying short round. Lainey Hoyer to follow with that third 6'5". Kylie's the second Cowgirl who recorded a 6'5". Had it in the Friday morning slack, and Ruff, great run by the Cornhusker Cowgirl, and that 13-4 average might be in trouble.
I think she said 6'7". I'm pretty sure she did.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you guys got it. Okay, never mind.
That
6 and 7.
6'7".
13 and 2 for Ruff.
And she will now take the lead in the average.
Kylie Ruff, 13 and 2.
13 and 2, your new benchmark to beat in the average. With Lainey Hoyer coming up next. Hoyer, the number 9 Cowgirl, entering this weekend.
She's going next, 6 and 5, so she's coming in with as well.
Also has a 6'5". Lost her feet momentarily and gets the string, and again, trying to track down a 13-2 on the average. And she'll have an 8 and 2. So that will put her at 14 and 7 on 2. And we go to our final 2 Cowgirls. New goat for the shootout between Macy Maher, Dickinson State University, and Lindsay Lancaster, University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Kylie Ruff, 13 and 2, the leader right now in the average. You get points for winning the long go, points for the short go, points in the average. So here comes Dickinson State's Macy Maher, the 6'4" in round 1. Smooth on the ground as well for the Blue Hawk. And she will also get her done. 6.8.
More importantly, going to be a tie for the lead right now. Macy Maher, 13 and 2.
And we have a tie at the top of the average, third best in the round. But she is now tied with Kylie Ruff, 13-2, and now there's one. Lindsay Lancaster, 6'1" in the long go. So she already has some points awarded this weekend from the long go and needs a 6'8" or better. Here comes Lancaster. And she might have gave herself a chance. Had her earlier today with our Monument Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. And she'll get her done. 6-7. And she'll be our only 12-second cowgirl in the average, and she will take the go tying. So Lindsay Lancaster, your go tying champion for the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. We're steer wrestling next. Trying to track down Tyler Hansen and Caden Hakey. Well, check that out next as the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede continues after this.
Easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made to order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood. All with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV. Or where Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
Get going with the big boys event. It's the steer wrestling here on the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. 9-1 was the 10-hole spot, 4-1 the leader. We start off with that 9-1 from Ty Beringer from Southeast Community College.
There's a 5-second gap between 10th and first.
About a 5-second difference between Beringer at 10th and Ty Hansen at first. Kane Hakey second in the long go with a 4-9. Parker Sandstrom third with a 5-flat. Kale Buss with a 5-4. Taryn Talsma 5-6. Those are your top 5 in the steer wrestling.
Quality materials at great prices. WyomingDinosaurRanch.com.
Your average winner on 2 will get your buckle. As we go to the goat tying results, Lindsay Lancaster 12-6 on 2, your winner. Tie for second between Macy Maher and Kylie Ruff. Fourth place was Haley Husted from Black Hill State and Chesney Germanson, Bismarck State College, your top 5 in our goat tying. Ty Beringer, Southeast Community College, Kayla Hilsendinger to follow, and Brant Schmidt. As we get started with Southeast Community College, Ty Beringer. 9-1 in round number 1. Tough black steers, what he will start with in the steer wrestling. Might be a bit long in the steer wrestling, but still 2 times nonetheless for Ty.
Well, 14 and 2, going to be a 23 and 3 to start us off. Well, here's our regional student director. Comes to us from Bismarck State College as the number 7 Cowboy in the region. We have 4 Cowboys here tonight.
And now I am pleased to be joined in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Somebody knows a little bit more about steer wrestling, as we'll have Dean Kunke joining us here on KDSJ-TV. Dean, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great. Happy to be here. This has been a great rodeo this past weekend.
All right, here with the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede, father of Dalton Kunke, University of Nebraska-Lincoln. This is his 3rd school and in the region during his collegiate career. So you've seen, again, every single venue. And what do you expect from these steer wrestlers here tonight?
Well, I tell you what, this is an awesome set of steers. This is the same set of steers that they had over there at Brookings a couple of weeks ago. And I look for phenomenal times tonight.
As Kayla Hilsendinger, 9-1 in round 1. And we'll have 5 seconds flat for Kayla Hilsendinger. Put him 14-1 on the average. Brant Schmidt, Colton Mason, Hadley Erickson to follow. As again, you've seen these steer wrestlers really throughout the since the beginning of the season. And again, a lot of those from the Cornhusker State, Nebraska. We'll have another one with Brant Schmidt coming up next.
Well, it's kind of funny because Brant Schmidt just started bulldogging last year. And in fact, last year up here at the Yellow Jacket Stampede was the first time that Brant competed in the steer wrestling at college rodeos.
So here comes Brant Schmidt.
Oh, there you go. Get down in there, cowboy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Steer sets up right when he's getting to the neck. So
yeah.
Brant Schmidt, and that just happens sometimes. You're right. You get almost too far up on that shoulder if you get to that steer in with fast enough time. And that's how you'll get those steers to set up with teammate Caden Hakey on the haze. We'll see Caden a little bit later tonight with a 4.9. And currently right now second in the average as he won second place in the longos. We go to Colton Mason, 8 flat from Iowa Central Community College next.
You know, Colton's one of those guys that has been very competitive all year long throughout the fall and throughout the spring here. Very exciting to watch.
So 14-1 still the lead in the average. Kale Hilsendinger. So we'll have Mason, Hadley Erickson, Taryn Talsma. They're your next 3 to go here in the steer wrestling. The 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Of course, next week, you guys, your son, and University of Nebraska-Lincoln hosting the final rodeo of the spring season with the Cornhusker Stampede, especially with toward the top, Parker Sandstrom, Dawson Doggett, Kahiva Agostiro, kind of that top 3 right now with Kale Hansen and Kale Buss to follow. Could be kind of an interesting steer wrestling here at that final rodeo coming up next weekend.
Oh, absolutely, because, you know, we've got points to give out here at this rodeo. Oh, my goodness.
Another steer that sets up.
Yep, we weren't looking for that to happen. But, you know, so much can change from week to week with these points. And let's face it, you know, we're dealing with animals here. Everything is very unpredictable, even as much as you go back and look through and think, oh, well, this guy had a good time or maybe this guy didn't have a great time. You just never can guess from run to run just exactly how these animals are going to react. And a new opportunity every time they nod their head.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go now to 6-3 in round number 1. Hadley Erickson, Bismarck State College. Still a relatively new program with Bismarck State College here in the region, but
boy, they've come on strong.
Over from the last 2 years, they've really taken over the Great Plains by storm.
Yes, they've got some great competitors up there coming from that college. I mean, these guys are cowboys.
We'll see a few Bismarck State College athletes. This is actually the fourth. We'll see 4 of them. This is the second.
There we go. This could be good. Oh. Getting a little wild there.
Still is able to recover, reset, keep his footing was the main part. He didn't go to the ground, so it keeps some precious seconds.
Yeah, you know, that's going to help him stay in on that average.
13 and 9. I believe. So that would put him at a 20 and 2 on 2, I do believe. I'm terrible at math, unofficially. So we're going to the wild child, Taryn Talsma. Part of the Black Hills State University football team in the fall. He's only really allowed to rodeo in the spring. But a multi-sport athlete with rodeo and football, you really don't see that much anymore at the collegiate rodeo level, especially with the time constraints that really football does. So Talsma, again, not really in your average as far as throughout the entire season, especially with taking the entire fall off with football, but he's pretty much doing it for the love of the game.
Well, yeah, he's just an all-around hand, you know, between playing football and coming out here rodeoing. Just multi-talented athlete right there.
Avon, South Dakota's finest, Taryn Talsma. Remember covering him a few years ago with the South Dakota High School Rodeo Finals in Fort Pierre.
You know, it's kind of a different look for him, too. We're used to seeing Taryn with a little bit longer hair, and by golly, he got himself a haircut there in the past couple of weeks, and kind of a different look, young man.
And Talsma gets out right away, got him caught.
And I think he got out clean. Yeah,
if he got out clean, this is going to be awesome.
Crowd's going wild.
Are we clean's the question. Couldn't get a good look from the
I'm not seeing
gate.
anything from the judges. I think we're going to be clean.
Well, it was going to be a 4.6-second run, 4.6 seconds.
But I think they did get him at the barrier.
Did they? Oh, goodness.
14-6 will be the time. That's including the penalty. I didn't see anyone from the chutes really make sort of any waving motion toward the grandstands to really motion that there was a penalty, but
yeah, I guess I was too caught up in the excitement of the run to see
still
that.
a great run, but it's going to be a bit long. 20-2 will be his average. We go to the top four with Cale Buss, Southeast Community College. And they got Southeast Community College also.
You know, on that last
very
one
talented.
there, Caden Hakey was hazing for that one again. You'll see multiple times that some of these hazers will haze for several different Cowboys, and thankful for everything that the hazers do.
Again, it's that continuity here with rodeo. I mean, you'll have a lot of your teammates haze for their teammates, but you also see athletes from other schools hazing against rival competitors as well. As yes, you're still technically competing, but rodeo really one of the few, or if not maybe the sports where a lot of these competitors just want to see everyone else do.
Just makes rodeo awesome.
Cale
here we go.
Buss.
Good run going on now. Come on, get him down. A little bit of a wrestling match here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Log him down strong next year, but it's going to be a bit long for Cale Buss. Fifth-ranked Cowboy coming into this weekend. 10-5, it's going to put them at 15-9. So we go to the top three. Parker Sandstrom, the #1 Cowboy in the region. And again, from Bismarck State College, what we alluded to earlier as far as just taking the region over by storm the last 2 seasons.
Oh, this young man. This guy is a Cowboy too. I just love him to death.
And Dean Kunke joining us in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, helping us dissect this year's steer wrestling short round as #1 Cowboy in the region, Parker Sandstrom. Next to go, Caden Hakey, Tyler Hansen, your final 2 to follow. 4 wheels go back to the ladies in the breakaway are open. Here comes Sandstrom, #1 man.
Oh, this is fixing to be good. Yeah, he's shaping him up, man, bringing him out. Oh, kind of hung that leg a little bit.
Back legs hung up at the very end, but still could be good.
Yeah, nice run. 6-4. You know what? That's a very respectable time. If I'm not mistaken, you've been keeping track, but
11-4. That's your new leader in the average.
Yeah, the math in my head said that new leader in the average.
So that 14-1 moves over. 11-4 with now Caden Hakey, Tyler Hansen, and you know a lot about this kid from the Great Cornhusker State, Nebraska, Thetford, Nebraska Cowboy as well.
Yeah, he comes from a long line of Bulldoggers in that family. Great young man. He's even been out there on the PRCA tour, going around with his coach, Reed Krager, the past summer or 2, and getting along real good, getting some money here and there along the way.
11-4 by Parker Sandstrom. The time to beat in the average was 1/10 of a second ahead of Sandstrom. So got to be at least a 6-4 or better to take the lead, with Tyler Hansen to follow.
Yep, getting that steer set right. There we come. Go on, Cowboy. There you go. Take him. Yeah. Oh, my God. We've got to have a leaderboard change here.
Ran him out a little bit of ways, about a quarter way down the arena, but still wicked fast on the ground.
Oh, swung him around so smooth.
And he's going to do it. 4-7 for Caden Hakey. 9-6, that's your new benchmark with 1 more to go here in the average.
You bet. It's getting exciting now.
It's going to send us to Tyler Hansen. Got to be a 5.5 or faster to win the rodeo.
And Tyler Hansen is more than capable of doing that. You know, this Tyler Hansen, just a really, really great steer wrestler. These kids from Bismarck State are something else. I just love watching them. We can't outguess this. We're going to have to wait and see till the end exactly what's going to happen here.
Again, a 4-7 just moments ago from Caden Hakey, putting the pressure on the number one man in the rodeo.
Yeah, I got to give him something to think about, trying to get that steer's head right in the chute. Here we go.
Here comes Hansen.
Oh, wow, this could be quick. Yes.
Could get it. I think we're clean at the barrier. No one's making.
I haven't seen anything. I think we are, yeah.
You can do one, I can do one better. We're going to give them the whole basket of marbles. How about 4 flat?
4 flat.
4 flat. Wow, what a run.
Not only the fastest run of the round, the fastest run of the rodeo, 8-1 to claim the title here at the Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Yeah, wins the long go, comes back, wins the short go, wins the average. What a phenomenal weekend for him.
Awesome. Well, Dean, thank you for joining us here in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth.
Much,
it was fun.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you.
We're going to go to the breakaway roping coming up next. It's the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede short go on KDSJ.
Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Back to the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. It's time for the breakaway roping. Get started with Landry Glass, Dickinson State University, and sail one over the top for no time. 3.5 to 2.6. That is your range of times for the breakaway roping. Pair of 3.5s for Landry Glass and Savannah Jensen. Kylie Lancaster tied with Jenna Hume at the top of the breakaway roping here in the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Moments ago, a very exciting steer wrestler. Again, want to thank Dean Kunke joining me in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Helping dissect this year's steer wrestling short go. It got exciting toward the end. The last 3 times were, at the time, the number 1 times in the average to beat, and started off with Parker Sandstrom with 11.4 on 2. Then Caden Hagee took over with a 9.6, and Tyler Hansen shut the door on everyone else with an 8.1 after a 4-second flat time in the steer wrestling. Fastest time of the entire rodeo. He takes the crown in the breakaway roping. We're going to University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Clean at the barrier, I think, for Savannah Jensen, that is. And we have our fastest time of the breakaway roping this weekend. Savannah Jensen, 2.4. Puts her at a 5.9 on 2. Tyra Stromer, Black Hill State University. Van Lith from South Dakota State to follow. Danny Borkart from Iowa Central Community College to follow. Again, 3.5 to 2.6, the range we're working with here in the breakaway roping. Saddle bronc riding the follow. Then we're going to go back to the timed event side of the arena with the tie-down roping. As we're going to go to Black Hills State University, the only yellow jacket in the breakaway roping short go. Here comes Stromer, a senior for the Yellow Jackets. And we won't have a time unofficially. Good looking loop of the pink rope, but Calf runs through it a little too much. And no time for Stromer. So 3 Cowgirls have gone, 1 qualified time. It's the fastest time of the rodeo. Savannah Jensen, UNL. We'll see her teammate Kylie Lancaster, number 1 in the long go, the 2.6, tied with Jenna Hume with Dickinson State. Isabella Van Lith, South Dakota State University. Here comes the Jackrabbit with Burkhardt and Macy Maher to follow. And here comes the Jack. 2 swings and a throw. We'll have a qualified time for Isabella Van Lith. 7 flat on 2. It's going to be a 3-6. Denny Borchard. Iowa Central Community College 3-2 after round number 1. Macy Maher and Caden DeMontagny. Pair of 3-1s. Borchard 3.2. Got to be a 2.7 or faster to claim the top of the round for Borchard. From Iowa Central Community College. So we go to the breakaway roping standings coming into this weekend. Lainey Hoyer, Whitney Jennings, Emma Ohm, your top 3 Cowgirls. And none of them are in the short round. So the door open as fast calf for Borchard and going to be a bit short. Thanks for Dominic Schmidt's uncle tuning in on KDSJ-TV, asking if Dominic has gone yet. And no, he has not. So stay tuned to KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to KDSJ-TV on YouTube. Help us out a lot, and you also stay up to date and notified whenever we go live with another live sports broadcast here from the Northern Black Hills. Macy Maher, Dickinson State University. One of 2 3-1s we found in round number 1. Had the fastest time last night, tying the lead of 2-6, along with Kylie Lancaster. We had her sister, Lindsay Lancaster, who won the goat tying just moments ago. Again, Kylie tied with Jenna Hume, 2-6 at the end of round number 1. Pair of 2.6s, a pair of 2.9s, and a pair of 3.1s. Those are your 3 fastest times, held by 6 Cowgirls. Could have another good one here for Macy Maher, Dickinson State University.
Well, Macy matches up 3.1 from before with another one.
3.1, so 6.2. It's going to put her second right now in the average. Savannah Jensen with that 2.4, fastest run of the rodeo just moments ago. 5.9 on 2, that's your leader. Go up to Bison Country. Caden DeMontagny, North Dakota State University, the second 3-1 we had in round number 1. Kelly Dunlop, Stella Olin to follow. Here comes the Bison, and not going to get it done, unfortunately, for the North Dakota State Cowgirl. Caden DeMontagny with a no time, and we're going to go to Kelly Dunlop, Bismarck State College, as we heard from Mr. Kunke in the steer wrestling. Bismarck State College, still a relatively new team to the region. It keeps growing every single year. And again, Bismarck put their name on the map for this Great Plains region. Dunlop outside of the top 15 entering this weekend, but the top 3 Cowgirls did not make the Longo, so that door isn't shut on the College National Finals qualification yet. With just one more rodeo to go next week with the Cornhusker Stampede in Lincoln. We will have a time for Kelly Dunlop. Trying to track down a 5.9 on 2. 6-6 on the weekend. So a 3-7 for Kelly Dunlop. Let's go to Stella Olin from Iowa Central Community College. Number 7 in the region, the highest ranked Cowgirl from the region entering this weekend, the only one that is in the short go. So a great opportunity for Stella to maybe have a better chance of breaking into that top 3. Jenna Hume, Kylie Lancaster to follow. Second 2-9 Cowgirl from round number 1. And not going to get it done, unfortunately, for Oland. Rope whips around to the front of the nose, but does not top the ears and cinch around the neck. So we go to our final 2. And we're in shootout territory. A pair of 2 6s. Jenna Hume, she's the highest ranked Cowgirl entering this weekend. She enters at number 4. Again, the top 3 not in the short go. And Hume with a 2.6, got to be a 3 or faster to claim the lead in the average. Kylie Lancaster will follow. And here comes Hume. Runs it out of ways, top knots it, and fishes it on. So she will have a time. Nifty rope work from Hume from Dickinson State University. 5-5. The time. It's going to make her a 8-1. Going to be a bit long in the average. And then there were 1. Kylie Lancaster from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Part of a long heritage of Cornhusker Cowboys and Cowgirls. Entire family attended University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Little sister won the goat tying. And again, Kylie's got to be a 3 or faster. And she roped him too deep for a no time. So unofficially, her teammate, Savannah Jensen, your champion in the breakaway roping with a 5.9, and that closes the door on our 4th event of the rodeo. Heading back to the rough stock chutes after this break. Saddle bronc riding coming up after this. It's the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede Championship short round, and we're bucking broncs after this.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Back to the rough stock side of the 7-down arena in Spearfish, South Dakota. Coverage of the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampedes. Thank a few more of our sponsors here with KDSJ Sports, including the Auto Doctor here in Spearfish, Bank West, South Dakota Beef Logic, and the Beef Industry Council. Dana Dental Arts with our event order, where they let their family care for yours. Monument Health, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine with our broadcast booth. The Stadium Sports Grill, our post show coming up after the bull riding. Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating, and Fisher's Sand and Gravel. Started in the saddle bronc riding. We will start off with Jaden Skavdahl, University of Nebraska-Lincoln, your gunner. Here saddle bronc riding. Here comes Skavdahl. So Skavdahl qualified ride to start off the saddle bronc riding. No score in round number 1, just. And they're going to give him another no score. I did not see or hear why. I don't see a flag on the ground or anything. I'm assuming he grabbed early. I didn't hear a whistle either, so tough luck for Jaden Skavdahl. Let's go to the E&M Steel Products.
On the first horse. Horse number 2 again. Our cowboy, Brandon Jewett.
Buck and shoot, and we're going to go to Brandon Jewett, Lake Area Technical College. Only 3 qualified rides last night in round number 1 by Brody Frolick, Coy McAllister, and Kiko Miller. Now here comes Brandon Jewett, Lake Area Technical College. Got boosted up from his seat after jump number 3, and he will also record a no score for the Lake Area Tech Cowboy. Nine Cowboys here in the saddle bronc riding. Med release by Cash Clendenin. And we're going to head it on up to Coy McAllister, Mid-Plains Community College. Second in round number 1 with a 72. Number 1 in the region entering this weekend. Ahead of Tayson Jones, Brody Frolick, and Ty Brenna. Average score on 2, winner of your rodeo.
Like I said, we came in with 74, 72, and 49 out of the first go-round 4.
Go back to the breakaway roping results. Again, your winner, Kelly Dunlop, your winner, Savannah Jensen with a 5.9 on 2. A 6.2 from Macy Maher, good for second. 6.6 on 2 by Kelly Dunlop on 3. As your top 3 as we go to Coy McAllister, Mid-Plains Community College. And an orange flag is out on the ground, so horse did go down midway through the ride, so he will have an option for a re-ride.
And to remind you, he's the number 1 cowboy coming in with 72 points from the
entered number 1 in the region, second after round number 1. And he's going to best that number 1's first round score with now a 73. If he wants to take the re-ride. Brody Frolick, Dickinson State University, yet to ride. He has a 74. This is where the gambling aspect enters the sport of rodeo. Do you try it again for a re-ride and get a better score and put more pressure on Frolick, or do you keep the 73? 72.5 average on 2 rides. I think he's going to keep it. Let's go to South Dakota State University. Kiko Miller. And a tough spill for South Dakota State. Excuse me, Ben Hojas. So Coy McAllister will keep his score after the no time from Ben Hojas. It's 145 on 2 for Coy McAllister. Brody Frolick, McAllister, and Kiko Miller, your only 3 rides after round number 1. See who we go to next. Looks like the Darrell's Plumbing and Heating Buck and Shoot. North Dakota College of Science. Marty Rohrbeck. Rode 2 horses last night, no times on both of them after the re-ride option from horse number 1. Rohrbeck, the 7th cowboy in the region entering this weekend. 1 qualified ride so far here in the second round. Just 2 rounds of action in the rough stock here in the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Tie-down roping to follow, followed up by some team roping, and we'll have a calf dressing sometime here this evening as well, and you don't want to miss that. Here comes the science man from North Dakota State, or excuse me, North Dakota College of Science. Keeps the 8-second ride, but we had laundry on the ground. So I think they'll put Rohrbeck at a no score. Missed him out, unfortunately, for the North Dakota College of Science Cowboy. Let's go to Ty Brenna. Bismarck State College, no score in round number 1 in the first round. If you go to the North Dakota College of Science, and then you start bronc riding. I want to say he's more tough than he is stupid. If he's going to the College of Science, you bet he's not stupid. We did have one athlete earlier this rodeo, can't remember who, but they could remember the entire periodic table. And the North Dakota College of Science has been trying to reach out to them ever since. Ty Brenna, Bismarck State College. 4 more Cowboys to go, over halfway done with the saddle bar. Breezing through this short go, the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Brenna, 4th Cowboy, entering this weekend. Again, 1 more rodeo to go next weekend. The Cornhusker Stampede on the campus of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. As we look at the saddle bronc riding standings entering this weekend, again, Coy McAllister, number 1, Tayson Jones, 2nd, Brody Frolick, 3rd, Ty Brenna, your Cowboy, sitting down into the Wyoming Dinosaur Ranch buck and shoots. Chute number 3. Donald Wallace, thanks for checking in on KDSJ Sports. You have not missed the barrel racing. So, here comes Ty Brenna. We don't have a whistle, so we don't know when that 8-second mark ends, unless you could just count to yourself, if you can make it to 8. But nonetheless, Brenna gets it done. He'll have his first score of the weekend. Of course, tonight's judges and officials are Law in the Arena, being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection.
We're going to go number 2, 61.
61 unofficially for Ty Brenna. 1 for 2 on the weekend in the saddle bronc riding. Kim Davis rocking out some man in the box. We're going to go to the man in the U.S. Border Patrol buck and shoots. South Dakota State University, Kiko Miller. 49 in round number 1. That was good for 3rd. Trying to track down 145 on 2, and here comes Miller. And there goes Miller. Black and white paint hits the dirt. And unfortunate luck for Kiko Miller. And then there were 2. Eli Higa, Dickinson State, and Brody Frolick also from Dickinson State. Let's go to chute number 1, the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine buck and shoots. It's Eli Higa. Pair of Blue Hawks we'll see from Dickinson State University to wrap up the saddle bronc riding. Tie-down ropers, start thinking about it. Dalen Danks, Keegan Cooley, Cooper Phillips, your first 3 to go in the tie-down roping. We range from a 16-7 to a 10-1. Including Black Hill State's Luke Mavity, currently on the outside looking in for the college finals, but he enters the tie-down roping number 2 from the Longo. So we're getting ready for Eli Higa. And here comes Eli. The pony wanted to go crowd surfing. Bumps off the bright yellow fence, and Higa will hit the ground with another unfortunate no score. Now it gets interesting. Coy McAllister entered number 1 in the region entering this weekend. Rode 2 broncs for a 145 on 2 score. And the one man that beat him in round number 1 was Brody Frolick with a 74. Frolick 3rd in the entering. And now Frolick needs to get at least a 71 to tie rodeo.
He was 74 points. Well, the man that was 72 put up a 73.5. We do the math. He's got 145 on 2.
So the pressure's now on Frolick here in the saddle bronc riding.
The number 3 Cowboy will wrap it up for our saddle bronc rider.
The second and last Dickinson State University Cowboy. 71 or better to win the rodeo. Or at least tie with Coy McAllister. And here comes Frolic. Marks him out, and he has a good ride going here right in front of this crowd. Packed out crowd at 7 Down Arena. And it's going to be up to our Law in the Arena from the South Dakota Attorney General's office to decide a winner. Again, 71 or better to win. And we go to the judges.
We're going to go in at 70 points.
70 points.
So, with 145 on his team, say hello.
He's going to be 1 point behind Coy McAllister. And McAllister from Mid Plains Community College, your winner in the saddle bronc riding. Go back to the timed event side of things. Tie down roping coming up next. It's coverage of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede Short Go, and we'll calf rope next on KDSJ Sports.
It's back. The $9.95 Thursday Steak Special returns to Deadwood at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. As you dine on delicious bites, watch the Gold Dust Casino action from a table overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 200 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. Then use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels located off Main Street, right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of clutter and chaos, the Container Queen has you covered. At False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, we've got premium containers and custom sheds fit for royalty. Whether you want to buy new or used, she can handle the delivery. High cube, side doors, double doors, you name it, she's got it. Visit fbccontainersandstorage.com or call today. False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, home of the Container Queen.
Tie down roping time with the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede here on KDSJ Sports. We'll start off with Dalen Danks, Keegan Cooley, Cooper Phillips, 16-7. The last time of the top 10, a 10-1 your leader. And joining us in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, Cowboy from the Central Rockies region from years past, graduate of LCCC, Laramie County Community College in the Central Rockies region. Tie-down roper, team roper, steer wrestling. It's Gage Davis joining us in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Gage, how are we doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Honored to be here in front of a packed crowd here at the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Long run for Dalen Danks, no time. He had the 16-7th, that was 10th in round number 1. Fast set of calves that we saw earlier today. And that same stat returns here for the Stampede short go. So the game plan, when you know what you have to draw, you know all the calves pretty much do the exact same thing, some squirrelier than others as far as laterally. But when you have this blazing set of calves here in the tie-down roping, what's your game plan, especially in the short go?
Well, you've seen every single calf that has run in this rodeo so far, so it's a little easier than maybe having a first run. Being the first run on all the calves, let alone being a redraw, it is going to be a lot less challenging to know what you have. Just know your start and don't be late, because the yellow fence back here comes up pretty quick.
So no time from Dalen Danks. We're going to go to Iowa Central Community College. Keegan Cooley.
Iowa Central Community College, good start.
Good start. Got him right there in front. Now it's work on the ground.
Go on, you're doing fine.
Good time for, or tie for Keegan Cooley. So again, roping the calf's about half the battle. So especially when you get one caught out, especially this fast set of calves, you get out as fast as you can. You get out not super late. You only rope them about a quarter of the way down the arena. As that was a 14 flat for Keegan Cooley. But again, back to you, Gage, as far as once your mindset, how does it switch compared to when you're trying to rope them as quick as you can, and now you got to be almost smooth instead of super fast on the ground.
Oh, that's exactly right. It's anytime you're trying to think your way through a run, it's usually when mistakes happen, and you just kind of go muscle memory and react instead of think your way through it. And you get your calf rope as quick as you can, and through your whole run is very important. Anytime it's choppy, it kills your momentum all the way through down the rope to your flank. Anytime you stop, you pause, or anytime there's time to think is usually not a great thing. So the slow is smooth, but smooth is fast.
Cooper Phillips, University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Seen Cooper rope a few times in your career, both at the high school and collegiate level. What do you expect from him?
He's always been a really good calf roper, scrappy little calf roper here.
Excuse me, this is Cale Hansen, Bismarck State College. So hold that thought.
Good run.
Hansen took a bit of a tumble on the get-off. Well, you always credit goat tires with the ones that are most likely to eat dirt when they're trying to get off, but for tie-down ropers, especially if your horse stops fast enough, it can slingshot you to the calf.
Yes.
Any sort of technique you have as far as and able to keep your feet or just run like hell?
A lot of guys are really good keeping their slack in their stirrup, and that catapults them down to the calf, and it's able getting down the rope quicker. Some guys that don't walk off with their slack, they can get away from their horse fine, but it's all kind of preference. The more momentum you have going to the easier it is to have momentum to run through him and to keep him blocked off, to get him flanked, to get him tied.
It's going to be a 28 flat on 2 for Cale Hansen. Unofficially the leader, and now here comes Cooper Phillips.
Yeah, Cooper Phillips, he did two years at Torrington. I rodeoed with him, roped calves against him, and all through high school. He's a really scrappy calf roper.
Top knots him around the eyes. Again, some of these calves, like we saw in the long go, they're all fast, but some of them, again, will jump from left to right. So as far as your aiming point, kind of describe how that switches up your strategy.
Yeah, it's definitely get your crossover shot and get rode over to him, and one too many swings, you take your first shot that you got, kind of set him up, otherwise he's going to start ducking on you. And it's kind of hard to track a moving target other than when you show up and rope him at your first shot.
We're going to go down to Iowa Central Community College. Wyatt here, 11-6. That was good for 4th best in the round. With Grady Larson, Tyler Hansen, a pair of tie-down ropers from Bismarck State College. The Mystics have 5 of the 10 in the top 10 in the Longo. Hansen at number 1. And this is Iowa Central. And again, another no time, and you just see on display that speed that these calves have, this pen of tie-down calves. So no time for Iowa Central's Wyatt here. I believe we're going to go to Grady Larson, Bismarck State College. Also, one thing to keep in note, we haven't seen very many broken barriers this rodeo, and of course the first round, you don't want to just take yourself out of it with a broken barrier before, but now you got through the first round, you make it to the top 10. How does, as far as your get off and your nod, how does that change once you know what you have, you make the top 10, and now you're just going for the average?
Well, you always want to give yourself a chance, and taking a pretty silly start and riding then nodding before you're leaving with the calf, you always got to make sure he's got to go. But these soggy, strong set of calves here, you're going to be able to take a pretty good start and should be just right. Everybody knows the start. Everybody kind of knows what they're going to have. So being able to push it here in the short round where you know what you got is going to be a pretty good idea.
As again, here's another Bismarck State College Cowboy, Grady Larson, 13-6 in round number 1. And you can see right there, he did get out and push that barrier. But again, roping it's the first point you got to get to, and top knots him in for a no time.
Very good start there. Just maybe thinking about the next step and aimed a little high, didn't rope him, keep his spot and rope him as deep as he needed to.
Here's another Cowboy you've seen a lot of in your rodeo history. It's Zach Miller, freshman at Mid-Plains Community College. Seeing his family roll through Mid-Plains and here in this region.
Oh, yeah.
Seen Zach rope a few times. What do you think of, what do you expect to see from Zach as he led the rodeo for most of the afternoon until this morning slack?
Oh, Zach, I think he's going to have a pretty good shot here. Calf roping family, all three boys were good friends with the Millers, rodeoed with them all through high school. They know how to do it. I think Zach he gets a good start, gets his hands on him, he should be all right.
11-3, tied with Luke Mavity for second. Tyler Hansen, 12 flat, Bismarck State College to follow, and then it's Luke Mavity and Cal Hilsendinger.
Oh, shoot.
It's the fourth miss we've had here this short go, and almost looked like kind of a similar deal. Roped him a bit high on the neck for a no time.
Either they're thinking about the next step before they get the first step done, or just trying to be fast and not roping them sharp.
Let's go to Luke Mavity, Black Hills State University senior. Number 5 in the region, so on the outside looking in to make the college finals. Slow fall, but has had a really good spring, and it gives him a chance here at his hometown rodeo. 11-3 in round number 1. Here comes Luke. Calf jumps to the left. Luke with another swing gets him flanked. Big, tough calf. Now he's going to work on the ground. And that was just a fundamentally clean run from Mavity, especially on a calf that's strong on the end of the rope and also will duck and dive like we've alluded to earlier.
Yes, calf big old strong calf, pretty soggy. He just kind of really good hustle run. He's down the arena a little ways, but he never slowed up. He got him on the ground, had to roll him kind of a little bit. Yeah, I guess the first size calf for anybody who can't tell by the camera. Hustled through up there. Luke did good, jamming him through and over them legs so he could restack him and finish his tie.
Let's go to Tyler Hansen, the number 1 calf down roping. Luke Mavity just took the lead in the average, 26-1. Round number 1. It's got to be a 14-1 or faster. Take that top spot in the rodeo and spoil it for Luke Mavity in front of the hometown crowd.
Just 7/10 difference between he and the Cowboy. We just watched Luke Mavity.
Again, here's Tyler Hansen, another standout from Bismarck State College. And he'll have a good chance here.
Very good use of his slack there. He kept that calf standing up on the end of the rope. Sometimes these bigger calves, you want to pull on them a little more coming out of the saddle, but he did a very good job of keeping that calf standing up so that when he was down there, he was easier to flank.
Again, 14-1 or better, and he might have just did it. Calf stays tied. 12-5. 24-5 on 2. He is your new leader, not only in the short go, but in the average. With one more, and it's his teammate, Cale Hilsendinger. 10-1 in round number 1. Hilsendinger, 10th ranked Cowboy coming into this weekend. Luke Mavity currently sits second in the average, so he'll be awarded points for the weekend either way. But can Hilsendinger spoil it for his Mystic teammate Tyler Hansen, who had a 12-5 moments ago? That's fastest in the short round.
Hilsendinger is solid, top 3 in the steer wrestling already. is the number 8 cowboy.
The white-faced calf is not wanting to play.
Again, it's critical not only for the calf roper to do his job.
Yes, you got a lot of help there in your bog. You got somebody on his head trying to get him stood up. He's going to take you.
Hilzendinger got him roped right away. About not even a quarter of a way down the arena. Now it's the work on the ground. Got him roped quick. Tough calf at the end of that rope. You just see all 4 of those legs just stand out stiff. So almost you're at that point, arm goes legs gathered and tied as quickly as possible. That was a fight at the end of the rope.
You dang sure don't want to panic at that point, but yeah, at that point, you're pretty much thinking just mash and grab. Try to get something tied together so he's not keep pushing these legs back up at you.
14-3 for Hilzendinger. 24-4, a tenth of a second over Luke Mavity. Excuse me, over Tyler Hansen. So by a tenth of a second, he does spoil it for his Mystic teammate. As Kayla Hilzendinger, your winner in the calf roping. I want to thank Gage Davis for joining us with our tie-down roping here on KDSJ Sports. Thanks for joining us, Gage. We appreciate the time.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
More roping coming up next with the team roping on KDSJ Sports next.
Meal just like Mom used to make, now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that void. From a hearty home-style breakfast served all day to daily specials to the soup and salad bar, the Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC-certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish. Stop at Dairy Queen in Spearfish at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon for food, treats, and something sweet. Home of the ever-changing Blizzard menu featuring a Blizzard of the Month you gotta try while it lasts. Grab great value with the $7 lunch. Choose a burger or chicken strips plus a sundae or upgrade to a small Blizzard. Try the new DQ cupcake treats. Cool off with refreshing DQ sparklers and coolers and satisfy any craving with classic DQ soft serve favorites. And don't forget ice cream cakes and Blizzard cakes for birthdays, celebrations, or just because. Dairy Queen Spearfish. Happy tastes good.
If it can be imagined, it can be created. Eaton Construction in Belle Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling. Construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
Go to the only team event in rodeo. It's the team roping. Tyrell Hom and Dominic Schmidt, Nebraska College of Technical Agriculture, starting us off with a 14-4. That's your 10-hole time. 8-4, your leader in the rodeo by Jason Jack Moutzel. We'll start with the crew from you go to college in Curtis, Nebraska. Tyrell Hom and Dominic Schmidt. As again, joining us in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, he was not only a calf roper but also a team roper as well. It's Gage Davis back on the call here with the team roping for coverage of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. And we start off with an unfortunate no time by Schmidt and Hom. Much like the calf roping, strong and fast set of steers, the same thing we had in the slack this morning in the team roping. This time you were more on the heel side in your collegiate career, so as far as your game plan, as far as trying to catch up with these fast steers, you don't want to get out in front of them too much to have the steers set up on you. But as far as what's your game plan when you're going up against a fast, again, squirrely set of steers that we've seen this weekend?
Say it's because then that steer can suck up against the bucking chutes. You don't get a great haze on him, but yet you can also be too high and either blow the corner if your header takes a sharp go at him, or you can actually push that steer into your header, which makes it harder to heel, harder to head.
There we go.
There we go.
How about Tyler Hansen, Cale Hansen, Bismarck State College. Long reach by Tyler on the head side, and still a great handle by Tyler to give Cale Hansen a chance on the heels.
Yeah, that steer kind of took a little different path. It's not that big a deal, but also this arena isn't huge, so you do got a limited window if they're kind of moving left into you, and he did a good job of getting a rope on him and getting him spun.
20.3 on 2 after the 6'4", fastest run of the rodeo for Tyler and Cale Hansen. Let's go to Southeast Community College, Brant Schmidt, Cale Buss. 13.5 after round 1. 20-3, the mark to chase down on 2 head. Now here comes the Curtis Cowboys. Again, you see those steers bobbing back and forth on the head side, and it makes it hard for that handle at the end of this arena because, like you said, Gage, this yellow fence with all the banners comes up on you quick.
A lot quicker than a guy wished they would, for sure. Strong set of steers like this.
Jace Richter, Cahiba Augustiro, 13 flat, round number 1. You know Jace Richter pretty well in your rodeo career, multi-sport cowboy, and of course we all know how good Cahiba Augustiro is, number 1 in the region in the all-around. So again, when you have 2 all-star cowboys from Mid-Plains teamed up together, what do you expect to see from these 2 in the short go?
Well, I'm a little biased because Richter's a pretty good friend of mine.
Here comes Richter and Augustiro. Clean on the head
Oh, no.
side, and oh no.
Oh, crap.
Tough luck. As again, that heel rope, again, you try to get your tip up as high as possible as well to give yourself that angle
So
to reach around those heels, but this time it gets caught on the horn.
Want to talk? That's a very, very humbling feeling because I did the exact same thing, I think, 2 years ago at the college rodeo in Riverton, and that it's just a weird, stupid feeling that, I mean, it kind of got into the fence there a little bit. Everything got a little close, and you can't leave your tip up in the air because then your loop won't be right when you go to the heels. So that is just.
Jace Richter, Cahiba Augustiro. Richter, number 2 in the headers division coming into this weekend, in Augustiro's second. And the bad luck continues with our 4th note with Weston Klatt and Seth Gakowski from Bismarck in South Dakota. Community College. Colton Mason, Owen Mosig. Colt Frank, Trey Frank to follow. Ty Beringer, Connor Troyer to follow. Brady Apena and Justin Gutenberg. And then finally Jason Jack Mosel. Thanks for joining us here on KDSJ-TV. Let us know where you're watching from, or throughout the Great Plains region, or throughout the nation, throughout the world for that matter. Drop a comment on Facebook and on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. I just want to thank our friends at Heiseling Concrete, the Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse in Deadwood, the Stadium Sports Grill. Ate there earlier today. Great place to eat. Here comes the Iowa Central crew.
Oh, no.
Heel loop gets stuck in the dirt, so another no time. 1 qualified time so far in the team roping with Tyler Hansen and Cale Hansen. But we're going to go to the best of the region from South Dakota State. enter Colt Frank and Trey Frank. Saw the number 2 team moments ago, Richter and Augustero, with a miss, and that kind of alleviates the pressure for South Dakota State, but you still got to make a run nonetheless.
So it'd be easy to safety up right here, but just go make the run. Go like there's 9 times ahead of you and just go try to make the best run you can. These two had a wild run in the slack this morning. Steer kind of circled around on him. They did a good job of cleaning him up. It was a pretty wicked run.
And you see that, a few extra swings on the head side. Now you got to get your spacing on the heel side. Got her done. And like you alluded to, Gage, go out, make the best run you can, and you can tell that the Frank boys knew they had a little bit of cushioning with their time. So on the head side, Colt Frank, a few extra swings, and a good handle on the backside for Trey.
Yeah, sometimes it's a consistency game, and those two look pretty dang consistent. They made about the same run they could on both steers that they got this weekend. They did well.
So their time is a 9.5 to make them 21 on 2. Second right now in the average with Ty Behringer, Connor Troyer, Southeast Community College next. Southeast Community College here in the region. So we see this crew from that happen, and a no time, unfortunately, for Behringer and Troyer. Brady Openna, Justin Gutenberg next up. 10-1, that was second best in the first round. University of Wisconsin River Falls, and again Iowa Central. Iowa Central third right now in the region behind Bismarck and Mid-Plains in the men's team standings. We look at the men's all-around. Kahiva Augustero first, Cale Hansen second, Cale Hilsendinger third, Jace Richter fourth, Dalen Danks fifth. Those are your top 5 of the men's all-around this weekend, with Eli Higa, Jesse Vesperman, and Keegan Cooley, your 6, 7, and 8 Cowboys in the men's all-around. Oh boy, fast steer.
Got him tangled up.
Nice.
Get him locked up. There you go.
Had to for a moment, but again, a fast steer at the end of that handle. He just took off and runs no matter if there's a rope on his head side or not.
Mm-hmm. Having that steer roped around the neck, sometimes a little wilder handle, they're not as easy to take their head away and to keep them handled and picked up around that corner, not to mention he was doing laps in the arena, so Healer did a really good job of just doing what he could to get him stopped.
Jace and Jack Mosel, South Dakota State University. Jack from Lake Area Technical College, 8.4, fastest run of the rodeo so far. Excuse me, second fastest run of the rodeo.
Oh no.
He's got a leg. So tough luck for that crew with a no time. So unofficially, Tyler and Cale Hansen, they entered the short go 9th, and they will come out with the victory. Again, thank you again to Gage Davis joining me with the team roping. You want to do barrel racing? Do you know anything about that?
I do not. I will bow out of the rest of the events here tonight because I'm not an expert in any of it, but especially those 2 events. So I appreciate you having me on.
As Gage Davis joining us with our Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Take a break, and we got some festivities, let's just say, coming up before the barrel racing. Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede continues after this break, live on
has been helping families see clearly for over 50 years. They're more than just an eye care center. They're part of your community, committed to keeping your family's vision healthy and strong. From kids' first eye exams to the perfect frames for every family member, they're here to make your experience easy. affordable, and comfortable. Come visit Pillin Optical, where your family's vision is their top priority, because seeing life's special moments starts with healthy eyes. Pillin Optical, caring for your family one pair of eyes at a time.
Todd Poling and the A&W team are excited to be bringing the classic A&W brand back to Spearfish in the Northern Black Hills. And they're even more excited to be cheering on the Spearfish Spartans. Stop in for delicious burgers, chicken tenders, cheese curds, and of course their world-famous root beer made fresh in-house every day. Scan the QR code on your screen or mention the code Spartans25 for 10% off orders all day, every day. A&W and Spearfish, inside Walmart on 1st Avenue. Let's go Spartans!
Collisions happen. From fender benders to deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Before we get to the bell racing here with the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede, we got a boot scramble. Find your teammate's boot and watch the stupidity commence.
Get set, go!
And now you got to try to take off a pair of head wraps on these roping steers.
Well, we got a team down here trying to make it work. There's not a sit underneath there, they're just working it out right here. If you ever wondered why men have higher insurance rates, here is your answer. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
There's your boot scramble and horn wrap, untied competition / slaughter / I don't know. World Barrel race next with the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Real value starts at Unix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, your hometown dealer on West Jackson and Spearfish. Shop our wide selection, schedule expert service, and see the just arrived Jeep Cherokee and Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're dedicated to helping you drive home happy, whether you're searching for a new ride or keeping yours running strong. Stop in or visit our website to experience the Junix difference. Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where service, selection, and savings come together for you.
Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Welcome back to coverage of the 2026 Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. As we go to our second and last event of the rodeo. Start barrel racing, and joining us again here in the short go, Ellie Ravenscroft, former Chadron State College barrel racing pro. And we get started here with Micah Goody, North Dakota State University.
She's putting a great run together and barely just got that number 3 barrel down.
So 19 and 70 for Micah Goody. Jada Reiner, Wall, South Dakota Cowgirl, sang our national anthem last night. Number 1 cowgirl in the region.
She takes her left barrel first. Coming around number 2. Oh, she left no room on the backside of that one. Very pretty. We got a good run going here.
Number 1 in the region entering this weekend. 1391. That is by 1/10 of a second the fastest run of the rodeo, beating your teammate Sierra Steele.
Yes, it's going to be a great barrel race. We're already breaking the 14. The second barrel racer.
Second barrel racer to break 13. And now we're going to go to Samantha Gerlach, Mid-Plains.
She comes out a little bit on that second barrel. Oh, and then gets that third barrel for a +5.
A little bit tight. 1936.
Here's the number 3 cowgirl.
It's going to go to Megan Larson, North Dakota State University. We talked about this yesterday, Ellie, but again, indoor arena, bright yellow fencing around, something that's not a natural color that these equine athletes are used to seeing. And again, the edges of this course comes up on you fast.
Yes, it does. It's like running into a wall, kind of like we talked about last night. She keeps that second barrel up with that hand down, but it doesn't work for number 3.
Worked great the first time, but a little too short on that second one.
Yes, there is some true athleticism right there on that second barrel, for sure. Yes, like we were saying though, at this indoor, it's a smaller pattern, and if you're going to the right first, you're running right into some buck and bull chutes with they're actually loaded, and so.
Yeah, so that makes it all that much tougher too.
Exactly, yeah, so these girls are driving their horses into that first barrel and not cutting it any short, and the same with the second barrel.
Let's go to South Dakota State, Dana Tearing. 14:05 after round number 1.
She came out of that first a little wide, and it took her a little bit of time to get set up for that second, but she recovered and then pulls it down, number 3 down with her foot right there.
1961 with the +5. 3 straight cowgirls to knock the barrel, and now we will rake. While we rake, we'll thank a few more of our sponsors, including A&W Root Beer in the Walmart in Spearfish. Also want to thank Dana Dental Arts, Eiserling Concrete, Jake's Collision Repair, Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Pillin Optical, Superior Auto Solutions here in Spearfish, aka Riverfront Auto Store, as everyone from Riverfront Broadcasting heads to Superior Auto Solutions for our car service needs, and they do a wonderful job. Also want to thank Wolf's Plumbing and Heating, the Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse, False Bottom Containers and Storage, Dairy Queen joining us here on KDSJ Sports as well here in Spearfish. Also want to thank the Auto Doctor, Bank West, and Beef Logic in the South Dakota Beef Industry Council. So we've seen a few girls knock a barrel, especially that third one. Didn't see as many of that last night. What do you think is kind of the reasoning behind this third barrel? Is it trying to go for speed and be as fast as possible, or is there just something here at the end of this arena that's cutting these horses a bit short?
Yeah, I mean, you can't leave anything out there in the short go, so it definitely could be just going for it, because that's what these girls need to do. And it's really important to come out of that second barrel, line it up for third, and that's a thing that you see in the indoor. You don't have much time to make adjustments between barrels here, so you really need to set yourself up coming out of these barrels ready for the next one.
I asked this question to Gage earlier, but again, in the long go, it's your goal to make it to the top 10, make it back for the short go to give yourself a chance. Now that you're in this championship short go, how does your strategy change as far as from round number 1 to round number 2?
I think you continue to make the same run and have the same focus that you did in the long go, but crazy things happen in short go, so you can't play it safe. You gotta go for it.
Black Hills State University, Camry Davis. Her mother, Kim Davis, our DJ tonight. Makes a good run, but unfortunately that first barrel over to the right side is in the dirt, so a +5.
Yeah, I thought she was good on that first, but she just nicked it coming out of that first barrel.
1917 for Camry Davis. Let's go to Haley O'Daniel. Second fastest run in the barrel racing slack yesterday afternoon. 14:12 for O'Daniel from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, with Ashlyn Carlson to follow, Maisie Schuler and Sierra Steele.
She was coming in hot to that first one, really pushing him in there, and then gets number 2. And finishes strong.
The 6th cowgirl, unfortunately, to knock a barrel. So back-to-back 1917s. We head to the top 3. Ashlyn Carlson, Dickinson State, 14:30 in round number 1.
And these knocked barrels, I mean, we've seen a few tonight, and that could also be these horses have seen, they know the pattern, they're anticipating just as much, they're trying just as much to make that clean run and leave no space or no room.
Another knocked barrel. This time at barrel number 2.
14 and 70, or remains lead, 14 and 70.
19 and 70 with the +5. So we've had one clean run so far by Jada Reiner. She's leading the rodeo. 1391.
And maybe this is where your strategy changes a little bit. I mean, there's been so many knocked barrels, and to just make a smooth run at this point. We got one
Mackenzie Schuler.
Here we go.
Breaks our streak of knocked barrels. And again, like you said, El, your strategy changes. You want to make your fastest run possible, but at this point with so many +5s here in the short go, it's really anyone's game still.
Yeah, this is where I would make a businessman run.
Here we go.
Let's go Sierra Steele, Black Hill State University, 1392 entering this week, entering the short go. Last barrel racer up.
She has a very nice number 1.
Wicked number 2.
Yeah. And she's clean. Good run.
You could barely fit a credit card between her horse and barrel 3.
Well, unofficially, with a 27.97, it is going to be Jada Reiner.
And Jada Reiner.
Nice run for Jada Reiner.
27.
13.91. Fast time for the weekend.
97, your number 1 cowgirl, just ahead of Sierra Steele. I want to thank Ellie Ravenscroft for joining us again with the barrel racing of this year's Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Thanks for having me, Clayson.
One more event left to go. We'll buck some bulls to wrap up the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede after this here on KDSJ-TV.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The Stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The Stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher.
One more event to go. Welcome to the bull riding. We get started with Mitchell Tech. Jackson Spencer.
No score for Jackson Spencer.
And he'll start off hitting the dirt. One qualified ride in the bull riding yesterday from Trace Scarlavi. Last year's national championship in the bull riding. We're going to go to the all-around cowboy next. Cahiva Agostero, Mid-Plains Community College.
the best of luck. We can change it right here.
Bull rider, steer wrestler, team roper,
Number 7.
bareback rider.
In the region. Moving up to the Wyoming.
The Taysom Hill of college rodeo. Here comes Kahiva. No luck for the Hawaiian Cowboy, but almost pretty much a lock for the all-around. For the Mid-Plains Community College Cowboy, Kahiva Augustiro. And now we're in the process of clearing the arena, which is an event in itself. Again, 77-point ride from Trey Scarlavi from Mid-Plains last night. So 2 down, no times yet, only one, no scores yet, only 1 score so far in the rodeo. Again, Trey Scarlavi, last year's national champion. Go to the bull riding standings here entering today, and again, still trying to get old Whitey out of the arena. Bodie Spence entering this weekend, number 1. Trey Scarlavi, number 2. Wyatt Davis, 3rd. Lathan DeMontany, 4th. Eli Higa tied with Brock Fry for 5th entering this weekend.
We're going to go to
Charlie Meese, Southeast Community College. Still looking for the 2nd score on the weekend.
We're going to go to my left.
Here in the bull riding.
If you're looking this way, to the Kim Holt Real Estate sponsored bucket shoes.
Got 15 bull riders to go here to wrap up action tonight. Ooh. That's why, again, as stated last night, they wear helmets and vests.
They wear the helmets and the vests. No score for the Cowboys. Anybody hurt? Anybody hurt? Charlie Meese down early, no score.
So down goes Meese. 3 Cowboys enter. No scores yet. 12 more to go.
Going to move it to the Clark and Associates. Land Broker sponsored bucket shoes.
Let's go to the Clark Associates and Land Brokers Buck and Shoots. Hello, Bull again. Everyone's just trying to get a piece on the Monument Health Orthopedic Sports Medicine broadcast booth.
You're wondering why there are so many Hawaiians here. The head coach from Mid-Plains Community
Trying to get as much TV time as possible.
is Hawaiian. El Kai is his name. Had a career in
Our
the
law
politics.
in the arena for tonight's judges, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Coming up next here on KDSJ Sports, coming up Tuesday, high school baseball back on the diamond with KDSJ Sports. Spearfish Spartans taking on the Douglas Patriots with first pitch 7 o'clock from Black Hills Energy Stadium right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube, also on Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ Facebook Live, and also on 980 AM, 103.5 FM, KDSJ980.com. I think Mr. Bowling wants to attend as he comes over to us again when we're talking about baseball. Looks like a Rockies fan, which means he has no idea what he's doing. But again, high school baseball coming up next here on KDSJ Sports. So, Mr. Rocky's out of the arena.
Now we're going to go to our Cowboy Aiden Augustino, Mid-Plains Community College.
Let's go to Aiden Augustino, Mid-Plains Community College. Saw his brother Kahiva moments ago.
Thank you again, Dixon Rodeo Bulls.
Flying Hawaiian for Mid-Plains.
Back over to the Bucket Associates Land Broker sponsor bucket shoot.
Still no times yet. Here comes Aiden. Not only did he get bucked off, he almost got laid on.
Well, the Bulls are leading the fight tonight. No score for Aiden Agostino. No score.
So no score for Aiden Agostino.
That'll take us to Ashton Johnson.
11 Cowboys left to go. Let's go to Ashton Johnson, Southeast Community College. Out of Buck and Shoot number 7, the E&M Steel Products. Buck and Shoot. They're at 7 Down Arena. Getting one more rodeo left to go. Cornhusker Stampede next weekend in Lincoln, Nebraska to wrap up the regular season. Then all of these Cowboys and Cowgirls will have their resume made and see if they qualify for the College National Finals Rodeo in Casper, Wyoming, coming up here in June. No times from the Kahiva and Aiden Agostino, Charlie Mees, and Jackson Spencer, as here comes Ashton Johnson, Southeast Community College.
Southeast Community College. He is okay. Tough way to get off.
Tough dump for Ashton for a no score. And we're getting closer to the halfway point in the bull riding.
We're going to go to the number 1 man from last night, number 2 on the season.
Let's go to the number 1 man on the rodeo so far. The only man who has survived 8 seconds with this group of bulls. It's Trace Scarlavi, 77 last night. Last year's national champion.
The only Cowboy to cover a bull.
And he can really put the pressure on the rest of the field with a qualified ride.
Scarlavi did his last night. Let's go 2-2.
Number 2 in the region.
An interesting weekend.
Part of Mid-Plains Community College's number 1 ranked men's team in the Great Plains. Also coming up next for KDSJ Sports, May 1st, high school baseball, Rapid City Stevens and Spearfish, 5:30 and 7:30 start time. Here comes the national champ. Come on, Scarlavi.
I can hear you.
He isn't a national champion by luck. Second qualified ride on the weekend for Trace.
Got the right time. We're looking at JR for his side. How about 70.70?
He follows up his 77 last night with a 70. 147 on 2.
Nobody can catch him because nobody else has written their first runs home unofficially. He's going to take the title here.
So as of now, he has the title all but wrapped up.
Number 9 Cowboy.
We're going to go to
U.S. Border Patrol sponsored Buckingham this time.
Danny Purdue, Mid-Plains Community College, Scarlavi's teammate. 6 Mid-Plains Cowboys here in the bull riding. 8 more Cowboys left to go.
little trouble with the flank on the backside. Full kicking it loose, so they
Getting that rope all ready to go for Danny Purdue.
Before we wrap up our show tonight,
Number 9 Cowboy entering this rodeo in the region. Top 3 of each event from the region make it to the finals.
College rodeo here in the Great Plains region. Get set for our Cowboy. Danny Purdue.
Plus, if your men's or women's team's also in the top 3, you have the option to bring more to the finals as well. Tough luck for Danny Purdue with a no score.
Purdue falls into the Nixon Rodeo Bulls. Thank you to the Nixon Rodeo family. Louie, did you get some new cologne? Them bulls sure do like you. Louie got chased down last night. About came off the horse. Keller Tewing, number 8 in the standings. Southeast Community
Let's go to Keller Tuhig, Southeast Community College. Only 2 qualified rides on the weekend, both by Trace Scarlavi. Already has the bull riding championship here at the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede wrapped up, and now everyone else riding for points.
Help them get healed up, show them the proper way to ice, tape, do what they're supposed to do to take care of their bodies.
Keller Tuhig against Southeast Community College.
From Monument Health.
Southeast with 3 here in the bull riding.
Keller Tewing gets that in that Monument Health sponsored bucket shoe.
Getting our bowl situated in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth.
All weekend long, spinning the tunes up on a hand her way. Hard job. Thank you. Rhiannon Stacy, the
Here comes Tuhig, and there he goes.
And Tuhig having a little trouble out and shit right away. Down early, no score. One to go before we wrap the show.
One more before the performance end of the bull riding's done, and then we'll go to the slack to wrap up the rodeo.
Heads up coming down the line. These Cowboys are not scared of the bulls. They just want to get a little higher and better run. That's all it is.
I think we'll go to North Dakota State next. Lathan Namoktany, North Dakota State.
So far, we've had a 70-point ride.
Trace Scarlavi with the only ride here tonight. The only 2 rides on the weekend, 77 last night, and a 70 just moments ago.
This is going to be our final bull ride of the performance. Again, we want to thank you for coming on out, supporting College Rodeo and the Black Hill State Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Thank you, Mr. Clark, on the flag and all your help. We appreciate you.
So this is the final bull rider of the performance. Bull riding slack coming up next. Here on KDSJ-TV. And here we go, North Dakota State. Bull switched directions multiple times, made his way back over to the right, and that was enough to dump off Lathan Namontany. So after the performance, we had one ride, Trace Scarlavi with the win, and we will come back with the bull riding slack to wrap up the Yellow Jacket Stampede here on KDSJ.
Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
It's back. The $9.95 Thursday Steak Special returns to Deadwood at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. As you dine on delicious bites, watch the Gold Dust Casino action from a table overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 200 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. Then use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels located off Main Street, right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of clutter and chaos, the Container Queen has you covered. At False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, we've got premium containers and custom sheds fit for royalty. Whether you want to buy new or used, she can handle the delivery. High cube, side doors, double doors, you name it, she's got it. Visit fbccontainersandstorage.com or call today. False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, home of the Container Queen.
Missing a meal just like Mom used to make? Now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that void. From a hearty home-style breakfast served all day to daily specials to the soup and salad bar, the Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC-certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish. Stop at Dairy Queen in Spearfish at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon for food, treats, and something sweet. Home of the ever-changing Blizzard menu featuring a Blizzard of the Month you gotta try while it lasts. Grab great value with the $7 lunch. Choose a burger or chicken strips plus a sundae or upgrade to a small Blizzard. Try the new DQ cupcake treats. Cool off with refreshing DQ sparklers and coolers and satisfy any craving with classic DQ soft serve favorites. And don't forget ice cream cakes and Blizzard cakes for birthday celebrations or just because. Dairy Queen Spearfish. Happy tastes good.
If it could be imagined, it can be created. Eaton Construction in Belle Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling. Construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
Hillen Optical has been helping families see clearly for over 50 years. They're more than just an eye care center. They're part of your community, committed to keeping your family's vision healthy and strong. From kids' first eye exams to the perfect frames for every family member, they're here to make your experience easy, affordable, and comfortable. Come visit Hillen Optical, where your family's vision is their top priority, because seeing life's special moments starts with healthy eyes. Hillen Optical, caring for your family one pair of eyes at a time.
Todd Poling and the A&W team are excited to be bringing the classic A&W brand back to Spearfish in the Northern Black Hills. And they're even more excited to be cheering on the Spearfish Spartans. Stop in for delicious burgers, chicken tenders, cheese curds, and of course their world-famous root beer made fresh in-house every day. Scan the QR code on your screen or mention the code Spartans25 for 10% off orders all day, every day. A&W and Spearfish, inside Walmart on 1st Avenue. Let's go Spartans!
Collisions happen. From fender benders to deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Give everybody a little heads up.
Well, the performance might be over with, but we are not. It is the bull riding slack here to wrap up the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. 5 more Cowboys to go. Christian Ramos, Wyatt Davis, Tate Miller, Brock Fry, and Eli Higa. Those will be your 5 here in the bull riding slack. And that will conclude action of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede for 2026. Thank you for joining us throughout the weekend here on YouTube and on Facebook. Again, we apologize for the connection issues we had in the Slack Friday afternoon. And again, if you like what you see and want to watch more sports from the Northern Black Hills and in the listening area, go ahead and subscribe to KDSJ-TV right here on YouTube and on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. Like the stream, leave a comment where you're watching from. You can rewatch this broadcast anywhere, anytime on our YouTube channel at KDSJ-TV. Also rewatch high school baseball and softball from this spring, basketball and wrestling from the winter, and football and volleyball from this past fall. More football and volleyball coming up here in a few months. They'll be here before we don't. Clayson Davis on the call from the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and in Northeast Wyoming. We'll take another quick break, find out who's coming up next with the bull riding slack on KDSJ.
Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the
Well, Whistle, pin 3-4, Ramos, no score. No score. Kate Meyer, next Cowboys, South Dakota State University. Gonna go to Kate Meyer, STSU. Again, the Parker Associates, Land Brokers, Box and Drop and 2. Again, got a 7 in the book, Scarlavi.
As we continue with the bull riding slack here on KDSJ-TV, Eli Higa, I believe, is our first to go. No score.
He takes the championship here from the Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede.
Trace Scarlavi already wrapping up the championship buckle with the Yellow Jacket Stampede. Everyone else playing for points and riding for pride. We're going to South Dakota State University and Tate Meyer. Still looking for our second Cowboy to ride for the 8 seconds here at the rodeo. Thank you to the 406 Highlanders for tuning in on KDSJ-TV. Watching his son Coy McAllister win the saddle bronc riding with a 145 on 2 head. And again, if you're tuning in on KDSJ-TV, still with us with the bull riding slack, drop a comment, let us know where you are watching from. And don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. As here comes the Jackrabbit. There goes the Jackrabbit. No score for Tate Miller. 3 more to go. Christian Ramos, Wyatt Davis, and Brock Fry. It's been a fun weekend here at the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. Had slack Friday morning, performance Friday night. Slack this morning at 10 o'clock. And then if you tuned in for all, I would say 3 of the 4 because of the connection issue, it's Friday morning. Thank you for making this Yellow Jacket Stampede a fun one to broadcast. We do it for you guys and for our sponsors. With KDSJ Sports, including A&W Root Beer, The Auto Doctor, Eaton Construction, Dairy Queen, False Bottom Containers and Storage, Pillin Optical, Fisher Sand and Gravel, Heiserling Concrete, and Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
They've done a good job putting Cowboys on the ground.
As I believe we're going to Mid-Plains. And it's either going to be Brock Fry or Wyatt Davis.
Not an easy job.
And down goes Mid-Plains.
Here going, and that means we're down early for Brock Fry. No score for the Cowboy with 10-2 to
Brock
go.
Fry, your Cowboy just went with a no score. 2 more left to go. Christian Ramos, Wyatt Davis, Bismarck, and Mid-Plains. And it will be Wyatt Davis from Mid-Plains Community College. At the Wyoming Dinosaur Ranch Buck and Shoots, shoot number 3 at 7 Down Arena. Again, want to thank the Lantis family for allowing us to broadcast live from their arena. And allowing Black Hills State and the Great Plains region to use their facilities as well. Showcase these collegiate athletes and equine athletes at the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. We're fixing our connection issues as well. Couldn't do it without them. And again, a big thank you to the Lantis family for allowing us to be here this weekend. Wyatt Davis, Mid-Plains. After Davis, we'll have Christian Ramos from Bismarck State College, and that'll do it for the rodeo. So let's recap our winners while waiting for Wyatt Davis. As we start our Stadium Sports Grill post show, being brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish, 744 Main Street. Give them a call at 605-642-9521. The Stadium Sports Grill, where sports fans meet. Started off with the bareback riding today. Will DeMontany from Bismarck State College with a 73 to take the win in the rodeo. Trevor Andrews finished 4th. Jackson Lund finished 2nd. With the average, Cohiva Agostiro with a 63 in round number 2. Here comes Wyatt Davis trying to be the second cowboy to make 8 seconds. He's got a chance until he goes off to the side. Bull kept to the left the entire time, and down he goes. And then there were one. Christian Ram, Bismarck State College. Never mind, this is Eli Higa. So Ramos went earlier when I was not here at the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. And Eli Higa will wrap things up. Dickinson State.
There's a guy with tattoos all the way over here.
Meanwhile, in the goat tying, Lindsey Lancaster, your fastest on 2 head. 12-6 after a 6-1 and a 6-7. Second was Macy Maher from Dickinson State. Tied with Kylie Ruff from UNL for second. 4th was Haley Husted from Black Hill State. Chesney Germanson, 5th from Bismarck State College. It was an interesting and fun steer wrestling as we had Dean Kunke join me in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. The last 3 cowboys went 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Each of them, when they went, took the lead in the round, and the next one bested them. Parker Sandstrom took 3rd from Bismarck State College. As we go with Eli Higa. Staying to hold for 8. He's got a chance, and right at the buzzer, he falls under.
Well, Eli Higa made several great.
He made it a try, gave it a go, but couldn't quite get it done. That will conclude our rodeo coverage here on KDSJ-TV. Parker Sandstrom 3rd in the steer wrestling. Caden Hakey 2nd with a 9-6, and then the number 1 man, Tyler Hansen, the last one to go. That won the rodeo in the steer wrestling. Thank our law in the arena being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. The breakaway roping, Savannah Jensen with a 5-9 on 2 was your winner. Macy Maher 2nd with a 6-2. And 3rd was Kelly Dunlop with a 6-6 on 2 in the breakaway roping. In the saddle bronc riding, by 1 point, it was Coy McAllister from Mid-Plains beating out Brody Frolick, 145 to 144 on 2 head. In the tie-down roping, 24-4, Cale Hilsendinger beating his teammate Tyler Hansen, 24.4 for first, 24.5 for second. And Luke Mavity finished 3rd in the tie-down roping. on 2 head. In the team roping, the team of Tyler Hansen and Cale Hansen, 20.3 on 2 head, fastest time of the rodeo as well, the 6'4". They took first place. Trey Frank and Colton Frank took second, 21.2. And third was Brady Upena and Justin Gutenberg with a third place with a 28.7 on 2 head. In the barrel racing, it was Jada Reiner and Sierra Steele going 1 and 2. Reiner, your winner in the barrel racing, with Steele finishing second. And in the bull riding, it was the Trace Scarlavi show. The only man who rode 2 bulls, the only man who survived 2 bulls on the weekend. 147 on 2 head. Thank you for joining us here on KDSJ-TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to KDSJ-TV so you never miss another live sports broadcast. You can rewatch this broadcast, the previous slacks, and the performance last night as well as tonight on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. That will do it for our coverage here tonight. Thank you to everyone who joined us here this broadcast and throughout this week from the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Thank you to Haley Treasure as well, the KDSJ intern, helping out running the camera and taking up her weekend to help give you coverage of the Will Lantis Yellow Jacket Stampede. I'm Clayson Davis, signing off one final time from the 7 Down Arena